Alright, let me get to it because I don't have time. I actually had to leave the house and make up something and leave the house so I could do this while it was in my mind, while it was fresh, and I have to write it down too. I was waiting for the Lord to let me know what was going on, okay? Because people were saying, oh, it's a false flag again, and other people said, no, this is the real deal. This is a real Islamic attack. It's just now starting here now, and it was like, I was like pulling both ways. I'm like, what the heck is this? Which way is it going? I already knew it was going to happen. But which way is it going to go? Which way? Is it fake? Is it real? What the heck? Okay. It matters, but it doesn't matter for this conversation, for this video. This is what I was just shown. Just shown. The O-Man, I'm not going to say names, I'm not going to say groups, I'm not going to say anything, okay? Because it's getting too risky. The O-Man is going to create, along with his army, his real army underneath our army, his Muzzy army, he is their Mahdi. I don't know if they even know that yet. Okay? They have to create this caliphate, this environment to rise up their Mahdi. Okay? This is deep. So, their Mahdi is our Antichrist. Okay? Same dude. Same dude. And the dude is backed by the beast system. Two beasts in one big beast system. Okay? Now, he has to use, real or fake, it doesn't even matter at this point. Both will be used. Events, attacks, acts of war that he doesn't want to call war. Because if he calls it war, he can't do gun control. See? So, that's all going to start going down. Attack after attack after attack. All over the U.S. It's going to create fear and chaos. Okay? That fear and chaos is going to create some kind of environment that might be an economic crash. The climate change thing, I'm thinking that's a code that they're using to like explain it's time for this, it's time for that, kind of thing. I'm not sure if they're actually planning a real climate event. Don't know. Okay? Or if they see something coming in their big telescope called Lucifer. I don't know. But something major is going to occur in 2016, and it's going to suspend the election, and he is going to remain in power. Now, after that, I do not know exactly how it's going to work, when America is going to actually fall in 1 hour, like it's prophesied in the Bible. But eventually the whole country's going to fall. And then he's going to rise up and become the leader of the UN, or the New World Order, okay? You got to understand, his worshippers are already perishing. They're already perishing. They're already lost. They will not be saved. These people will not come to Jesus. They will take the mark when that comes. They're already not the elect. Okay? Though they were not created to be doomed, God saw ahead of time that they would never come to him. So why would he keep pulling them in when he knows they ain't going to come to him? So they're being used by Satan. They're minions. They're demon-possessed. They're hosts for demons. Okay? And they are all over our government right now, writing all these laws and stuff. they're going to bring on some kind of legislation banning anybody from saying anything bad about the Muzzies, okay? Or their religion. Okay, follow my drift? That will be considered a mental illness. Just like the FP, who is PF, is already saying Christian fundamentalism is a sickness, a mental illness, okay? Mentally ill people are not allowed to own guns in the near future because that's what the law is already being written up to do. Meaning, if you are a fundamentalist Christian, you will be denied right to have arms. How they're going to orchestrate this, I have no clue. Okay? I have no clue how they're going to orchestrate this whole thing. But that's what they're doing. Now, he will remain in power. Okay, this is it. America's already gone. So, cut it out with the American flags and our armed forces and our servicemen and excuse me, our flag and our capital, our Roman capital with its Roman buildings and Freemasonry all over the friggin' place. Forget it. Let it go. He has told me, let it go. On the 4th of July, my dad put up a flag. Lightning came and struck it off the roof of the house. I'm not kidding you. Within hours. Was it 4th of July or was it a different holiday like Veterans Day or something? Memorial Day. I'm sorry, not 4th of July. I think it was Memorial Day. It stayed out for 4th of July. Memorial Day, it got struck down because it rained that day. It just started pouring after he put it up, and psh, I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. I don't make anything up. So, he's done with this place. Judgment is coming upon this place. Either you're saved or you will be judged. That's the end of it. You're Christian now, American last. Not American first, then Christian. Christian first, then forget even being American at this point. Forget the pride, forget the parades, forget the fireworks, forget it. Forget the red, white, and blue. It's over. It's over. Okay? One of these days, that flag of whatever it is going to rise off the White House. Okay, I'm not kidding. He has befriended us by becoming our U.S. president. He's doing the most ultimate mission that any of them could ever do. He's the king of it. What they're doing is nothing compared to what he's accomplished. He is the man of lawlessness. And I don't know, this might be my last message about this because I am not risking my family or anything to give prophetic words. I'm not. Okay? And, there's plenty of others out there. I do know that I have been assigned to the church I go to, and I do need to speak up. So I'm working on how to do that. I do need to tell them a message, and it's like my purpose of being there. It really is. In fact, I've been trying to move, like relocate, and I think God's not even going to let me leave until I do that. I don't know why, but there are some of you out there who have been assigned to do this, and you need to do it. When you stop being scared. Okay, so you got the FP involved right now. He's going to mosques and praying. He's calling Christians fundamentalists or mentally ill. The mentally ill are not going to be allowed to have any guns. Okay, and that includes your post-traumatic stress disorders and your retired armed force people and your people coming back from war. You know, all of the people that need to carry aren't going to be allowed to legally. Okay? It's coming. And more attacks are coming, and more death is coming. If you're one of his, I believe you will be protected. I do. It won't happen wherever you are. People that get shot up at these events, hopefully they called on the name of the Lord at last minute before they got killed at these attacks and were saved, because they weren't really his per se. If they were in the chosen that were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, or maybe they were chosen to be saved in that moment. Don't know. I know when a gun is being pointed at you or some crazy comes in to shoot you up, I would think you would call on Jesus Christ at that point. But anyway, it's going to be like that in 2016. It's terrible. I don't know when it's going to begin. I don't know if it's going to begin in spring or summer. I don't know when it's going to begin. I just know it's coming. And for those of us that need our tax refunds to survive, I hope it's after that. But if the crash happens, it ain't going to matter what money you got. So, if you are well off, if you are a believer, and you're pretty well off, okay, you can help people. You better start helping people. Your fruit, start producing some fruit. Start doing some good works for the kingdom down here on earth. Help people. Okay, you do not want to get up to heaven and God ask you why he gave you all this money and you didn't do anything but spend it on yourself. Okay, if you're one of his, you better be helping someone. Pick a family that's suffering and help them if you have the funds to do so. Pay their electric bill, pay their rent, buy them food. Go to those that aren't even saved, that need help. Be a good example. Take care of widows and orphans, all that real stuff. If you are a believer in Jesus Christ, if you are saved, start producing some darn fruit if you have the money to do it. I'm telling you, you will be held account. Those that he has blessed, we're at the last hour. It's time to start. It ain't coming with you. It's not coming with you. And if this thing crashes and no one has money anymore, you're going to be a damn idiot, because you could have been helping at least in the meantime, help someone stock up on food, and you better be stocked up. You better be stocked up. I know the rapture's coming too. I know that's coming too. But I do believe some final harvesting for the first harvest is taking place. And I do think we're going to see some stuff. I do not think we're leaving this year. I would love to. I don't even want to say that. I always want to be imminent with the rapture, but I do not believe we're leaving this year, 2015. I do no longer believe we're leaving this year. I think we're leaving in 2016, hopefully, because it's going to get bad in 2016. But I do not believe we're leaving in 2015. I believe we have more time to spread the gospel. I do believe in enjoying your Christmas. Make it good, because it's probably the last one, at least the last one. In as normal as things are, as abnormal as things are, this is the last one that's semi-normal. So enjoy it, honor it right, and use it to teach people about Jesus Christ. Because just do it. Because if they're ever faced with death or something horrible, they're going to remember that conversation with you. If you can't get them to, bow to Jesus then and submit then, at least plant the seed. So, I have a lot more to say, but I don't have time. I wish I did. But I gave you the elements. I gave you enough. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to assume. No, I did not have a vision. I had a message. I got a message. Everything, like a connected dots, a dot paint number message. Like, just a direct message from him just a little while ago. And I had been waiting for it. I had been asking, and I had been waiting for it, and it just ploop, came in. And all the dots connected. So, and I didn't have to watch anything to get this or anything. I did after look up one thing, and I'll put the link in the box. I looked up one thing after this all came to me, and it confirmed, and I don't even know if it's true stuff or speculation, but it confirmed the message altogether. So, those of us that are saying that Mr. PF is really the FP, and Mr. O-Man is the Antichrist, are right. We are right. Okay? I don't know about the other players. I don't know who else comes along. But we that are saying this, we are right. We are hearing from the Lord. And people that aren't even saved, that will be saved, are hearing this too. Okay? Because I knew this before I was saved. So there's other people that have not been saved yet that know this. So it's really crazy how God works and who he uses and what he says to people. But I'm telling you, the only way you're going to hear him is if you let go of this world. You let go of this world, the system, money, all of that. Use your money to survive at this point. I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself here and there, but for the bulk of it, it's to survive and help others at this point because it's all about to be taken away pretty soon. Don't know how soon, pretty soon. In a year or two. So, that's close enough, isn't it? No one likes to hear that. One more part. I used to use this as, it's going to come like out of nowhere, like the thief in the night, which it will. But people will be drinking, partying, giving in marriage, eating and drinking and doing their nastiness all the way up until it comes, right? But I was thinking that was all of us. Like the whole world. No. Actually, that's for those that take the mark. They will continue to get drunk, party, buy and sell, get married. They will continue to move on with their lives while the rest of us suffer because we can't eat and drink and, and do all that fun stuff because we're struggling and we're being overcome by our enemy, which is in the scriptures. Does the rapture happen before that? I hope so. I don't want to say it doesn't. I know that we're kept from the hour of trial, those of us that are true and faithful. So I believe we'll be rescued just in time. So whatever I'm saying to you, will be rescued just in time. Okay? Not way ahead of it. Not way ahead of it. Okay? God does not want to put people through this tribulation that's coming. He doesn't want to put people through this. He knows he has to. He saw it from the beginning. He knows he has to. He knows that this is how it goes. It's actually quite beautiful to him when we're suffering because that's when we're closest to Jesus, when we're suffering. Your suffering is beautiful to him. That's hard to explain right now. I'll have to go into that another day. But it's the truth. Okay? Being like overly blessed with such wonderful life and never a struggle and everything's always good is not beautiful to him. So you should see the houses on the other block. Makes our house look like stupid. They are magnificent for little houses. Okay, I wish I could keep on talking. I wish I could keep on going, but I can't. I just had to get this out. So God bless you. I'll be praying for everybody. And I don't know if I'll be making any more messages like this. Don't know yet. I'll pray on it. We'll see what happens. I have like 10 videos that I didn't upload, and this one's going to come first before I get to those. So, thank you for your support. I don't even know if I want to say, share it among everybody. I just don't want the attention. Okay. But maybe people need to hear it. That's your call. Amen.